Oops. Sorry, guys. I was trying to get some wonderful music up. But we're going. Same thing as before. Same thing as always. Just setting up as usual, so give me a moment, my friends. For those that are here just super early.
Hello.
Hey, Fly. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing decentish enough here. How about with you?
I'm doing great. This will be my last night as far as having solid food for the next 3 days because I am going to challenge myself and do a 3-day green apple fast, which it's a good detox for the body, as well as a way to lose a quick 5 pounds off my body.
So it's 3 days only eating blended
Green
food or drinks?
Just green apples.
Hmm.
Particularly the green apples because it has lactic acid in them. And that's a good way to kickstart metabolism and just really help flush out stuff inside your body. So,
Gotcha. So you're gonna be Applejack for a while. Perfectly fine.
well, I don't know about that accent I could have, but I could try with that southern drawl.
I think you need to try a little bit harder than that, buddy.
Yeah, you know,
Little bit of practice and maybe you can get it in there.
I should just have that like a reward. Just have Zeus talk in a funny accent, or attempt to.
Attempt, yes.
Yeah, but I am definitely not shy for that. Who pinged me? Who pinged me on stream? Oh, right. Hey, if you weren't aware, today was Gamescom, and there was a lot of stuff that's announced, including a absolutely wonderful teaser trailer for the last DLC of Sonic Frontiers. And guess what? We're fighting an actual true final boss. Finally. I'm not gonna play this stupid Ikaruga game. I want to have Supersonic fight shit and control it, feel good, like the other fights. Can't wait. It's gonna be such a good time.
Then it turns out to be Toho instead.
Oh God. Please no. Excuse me. Alright. So that said, no more dilly-dallying. Because I always get flagged a little bit on his videos for playing the Heaven's Vault theme without much substance behind it. Yeah, it's a little silly like that. There's our pretty faces on the board. And now I'm gonna start the game. Hope for the best. Because last time we left off, excuse me. Lurp. Ah! Yes, stream that. Streaming Vault of Heaven. And I'm clipped a little bit. I hate that this keeps happening. I always have the window here.
It's weird. I don't know why that keeps happening.
If I try full screen, it screws things up. But I can't see my chat, and that's super annoying. So, first two paragraphs are the same. The second two stuff is different. So I'm gonna try now that I'm done eating this Greek yogurt bar. Here we go. Using a similar device to one the roboticists uncovered, Six has triangulated a possible location for the vault, but it lies impossibly far beyond the borders of the nebula. Ramba's search began with a telescope-like device recovered from the buried ship, touted this summer as Aaliyah has found something similar at an old recording station. And we're here live on Zeus's gaming stream. Take it away!
Why is it so overly the top serious?
What? I did not know that would make you laugh that much, but okay.
I didn't expect it to go so serious.
Well, there we go. And I think I made it full screen. So if I did make it full screen... Hooray. It's working! Oh my god! And now we're at the Withering Palace. Let me get into my lisp as Aaliyah. Or try to. 221B Baker Street. Quite cheerio. Hello? Yes? Is this cockney enough for ya? Oi? Okay. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, so we explore the bottom floor a little bit of this hospital.
A circle of stone gods.
God damn it!
Staring each other down. Each one daring the others to blink first.
I'm not even gonna bother. One I know, but 5 I don't. There's something here. Almost completely buried. A scratched telescope decorated with a depiction of a ship. Dating from ancient times. It's incredible and ancient. On the casing and inscription. Watson, tell me what this means.
Getting right into the into this.
If you're not high for it, what's the point? Click, 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 click. Yeah, that's fine. Really?
Never.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Cool. Sail. Kind of like river. Sail fast and free and never. Well, if this means eternal, let's see. Stop. The sail fast and free and never stop makes sense. I think this comes from the same source as the Chronicles of Mazwai I found here before. They should help us locate the site of the ancient library of the Loop. Of the cult. Get it straight. I don't believe in that shit. I love it out here, speaking to myself. Some people live and die on Iox, yet they never see anything. I wonder. A fallen rock? I'm glad it wasn't standing here when that came down.
I'm sure most people would be glad of that.
I'm sure most people would rather not almost choke to death in a sandstorm. A table set for a meeting. Looks like it ended in an argument. Look at all these stone chairs. Could have been moments ago. The Eagle and Celestia. That dates this site beautifully. I had to. Shameless brony. I don't care.
So shameless. In so many ways, now that I think about it.
Some kind of theater? Some kind of devotional space? Ah. Okay. Thanks for that. I try to be fun. I'm totally not high on sugar. There's something wedged under here. A heavy pick. Where's the electric guitar, baby? So from your empire, huh? This is mining equipment. How did this come to be here? The maker didn't include an inscription along the handle.
Oh.
Sus. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Let's narrow it down. So, pick like an ice pick? Kind of?
Or mining pick, more likely.
You got it. Alright, going downstairs. Water's above! I'm glad I'm not doing this in the dock. This whole structure is intact except here. But there's no boulders, no signs of impact. I think it was demolished. Hardcore parkour? Hardcore parkour? No. None of that here. It seems like Aaliyah has her own, morale circuit thing?
Call it common sense.
Yes, exactly. It's what we organics call that. Alright, we're done up there.
Sadly, not as common as it should be.
Then why call it common sense?
Good question. Mistress.
Oops. Sorry. But since this is a Holy Empire site, the ancient gods shouldn't be here at all. But the gods were turned down, destroyed by the Empire, like the one on Elbereth. There are no gods on Iox. So, why are these gods here? Laid out reverentially. Has everyone gotten mad with the god concept? I swear, more and more people cling to unprovable things. Isn't that right, Six?
Possibly.
Oh, here we go.
Mistress, I do not wish to alarm you, but I am sure I heard something moving nearby.
Another inscription. That's nice, Six. You hold on to that. Make sure I don't die while I translate this. Psh. Open up your eyes. Sweet. I just wish I knew what's the underlying theme for that symbol here. Okay, above the Fargate. I'm gonna say open your eyes. Parted, death. But it's the opposite. The opposite of parted. Close, yes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes? Gee, what does that mean?
I would assume that that you would be closing your eyes, mistress.
That's why I said sarcastically. But you said someone was here. This is the room we glimpsed through the blocked door. How old would you say the site is exactly?
I would date it back to the very first days of the Holy Empire, mistress. Probably constructed during the reign of the first Empress herself.
What's this? A charred book, almost empty but for some precise calculations. Dating from the earliest days of the nebula.
The spine would seem to be inscribed, mistress.
This one sustained peace from an even longer phrase. Okay, sever. Book. Of. Book, no. Sure. I'm sure that middle word's wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
I believe you can be confident of your translation for book.
Damn, so I was wrong about before. No, wait, it said close. That's a different word. Book of... Book of Precious of Love. That's a weird word for love. But then again, heart. This means to die, to live. Hold. Sure. We'll go with love here. Book of Precious of Love. That will do for now. I'll look at it again later. I guess that this comes from the same source. Oh, whatever, yeah. Things keep shrinking. Because that ancient library was ginormous when I took a look at it. Stuck fast. Hello, Socrateser. Welcome to the stream. Head pats and hugs for you. How are you doing tonight? A mural. Similar to the one we saw in the abandoned something period graveyard moon when I had encountered Kaya. Perhaps this one is slightly older, even more worn. A line of figures, some stooped, some young, gathered together, then falling. A bright light. That's all I can make out. Maybe they found some secret. Too dangerous, can't go out that way. Did the first empress who declared herself holy, did she still believe in the older gods, still fear them, or was she more god his herself? This romp is a door. There's no way it fell like this. Someone made themselves a way through. Someone
with a robot.
Oh shit. And I'm glad you're doing quite okay, Socrateser. I hope you find this stream quite fun and engaging, and that you like my terrible Cockney accent, but I live to serve. I could just use the gate, but I am an adventurer. Why can't I just go through the front door like that?
Because you chose to clamber over.
Had been scooped out to make a roof for the courtyard, keeping it safe from the endless storm beyond.
Alright, robots can't do stairs.
This was a secret place.
Some kind of ritual space. A hospital or something worse.
There is something about this place, mistress. I cannot, as you might say, put my finger on it.
6. Is there a problem?
I do not know, mistress. I suppose so.
This looks like an altar to me. Is this a temple then? Did the Emperor secretly worship the ancient gods? And something's been chiseled in here. Beautiful workmanship. Okay. Short, but we'll see. You know that's me. Or here. I think it's here. Here. Forever here. I'm sure my translation for forever is correct now. Great, so I'm very confident about that other one where I said it was, like, forever and then cease or whatever it said.
Mm-hmm.
Die. So this must mean live. I like that. Live forever here. I think that's correct. That's a strange offer to make. Did people die here? Without the gods watching? I find that utterly preposterous. Think about the ramp over the wall, 6. Maybe someone brought robots with them. Built the ramp so they can get in. Or then again, maybe they took some robots away. Maybe this place housed robots.
Interesting, mistress. Robots would certainly not object to the conditions here, although they would object to all the stairs.
How about this? Go get yourself an upgrade where you get hover boots, and then stop whining. Bless the goddess! I could have plunged straight over. It's not unfinished building work. Perhaps the palace continues on the ground. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna explore a little bit more. The stones were removed here, lifted away. Someone broke into whatever's below.
Or something broke out, mistress.
I was about to say there's stairs right there, but I know there's a ramp. There must be something down there. A run for water, perhaps. If this moon ever had any. I wonder. Here's a stone. Nothing. If it hit the bottom at all, I didn't hear it. What's down there? There's something in this stone here. I'd never seen anything like it. It's a device of some kind. 6, what do you make of it?
Evidently it is old, mistress. Evidently it is very old.
Tell me something specific, robot.
I would estimate the metal in this piece to be nearly 2,500 years old.
That's not possible. I thought this was an Empire site.
The artifact clearly predates the Empire. I did not think you were a believer in the loop, mistress. And if you are not, then surely any age is possible.
Oh dear, I don't like that smirk. That's as old as anything we've ever found.
Indeed, mistress.
The horned goddess from the graveyard moon. Still weeping. This one seems to be just a head on a stack of barrels. This one seems to be giving something. Or maybe holding something. This one's the tall god from the crafted moon. I know these symbols at his feet. They read as sky. That confirms it. A sky god of sailing in rivers. Oh dear. Just one word. At least it's short. Okay. There's sky. Sun? Could this be in celestial? Let's try sun. Does sun make sense? That would explain what it's giving. I was right?
You're not sure?
Or just it's identified.
There was a chair.
What?
Here. In the center of this place. A chair. On wheels. I sat down in it, mistress. They put something on my brow.
What kind of chair?
Golden. Painted, of course. Carved with leaves winding up its legs. Faces watching me. I remember the texture of the wood. I could barely lift my head, but I lifted it all the same. Mistress, I was tied.
Something's happening to you, Six. There's someone here doing something to you.
I am myself, mistress. I am not surprised if that upsets you.
We should get out of here.
I control the hopper, mistress. I will not activate it for you.
I'll step into the storm out there. You'll have to help me.
I will hopper you back inside if it is required. I will leave you as raw data if it will let me think. I am remembering, mistress. I am remembering, and yet I have never forgotten.
I don't like the tone of your voice, sir. Here we go. Let's see now. Nothing. Metal bird. I mean, I did call it serpents, maybe, so. Serpent? That would explain the lack of arms. Although it doesn't explain why the ancients worship snakes. And I can't see this glyph, sadly. This one is of Kibania, the water goddess. Nice to see an old friend out here. I'm already sure of these glyphs as well. They say water. As we thought. These must have been placed here deliberately, to mark this god in particular. I wonder if behind all of these... There. More glyphs. That might tell us who this god is. The praying goddess. God? Goddess? I can't tell.
It seems curious to assign a gender to a god, mistress. After all, what would they do with it? Don't say a word, I know what you'd do with it.
Plenty of things. Gender's important even to us divines. Okay. Praying goddess, ground, jewel site, wind. I don't think it would be wind. We'll say ground. Ground? A goddess of the earth? Why not? Six! Is there a vault here? Have we found it? Found the vault?
I understood this was the Withering Palace, mistress. This place is a palace, not a vault. There is something else down there. Okay. Oh, you already chose to climb her down.
Damn.
Mistress, please, do you really have to?
Oof.
Empty, cold, stale air.
What is this place? What was down here worth taking?
A cavernous space all around me.
Aaliyah. What have you found? I coming back, Six.
There was something down there. I'm sure of it.
I mean, you could look down there. You went down there after all. But okay.
Oh, but I thought there was something else here.
Evidently, it is both like and unlike the graveyard moon.
Here it is. Some kind of jewel?
Evidently, it is a hopper eye, mistress, although it is not well positioned.
Can we use it?
Do you really want to?
Perhaps it refracts underground, to the chamber down there.
If this hopper directed one inside a closed stone box, say, mistress, then one would require another hopper inside that space to return.
Looks like that's my way out. You said there was something creepy about this place. Is this a place of execution? A hopper set to carry you straight into a rock?
It is indeed possible.
Well, with a name like the Withering Palace, I don't like that. Right, anyway, let's explore the underground. Nope, don't do that. This space is huge and so cold. It must go right the way down to the core. What was that? I'm sure I've heard something. Maybe it was a stone I dropped in from above. Maybe it finally hit the bottom.
That would be a very long fall.
Yeah. That's the hole we saw above. For light? Or for something to do with the hopper eye? I kicked the stone. That was the noise. Definitely not something moving around down here. I seem to be whispering. Romps. No stairs. Must be for robots. Easy now, don't want to fall. No, seriously, what was that? I definitely saw something moving. Oh, come on. I can't move. I just ran all the way back up here. The noise has gone now, I think. This place was built for robots. They were buried in here. A palace for robots? I wonder if there's a chamber like this in Iox somewhere. I don't like it down here one little bit. This isn't a good idea. These walkways are steep and narrow, and who knows what's down here. Well, can't go down the long way then. There is something over there, though.
You mean the glowing light?
Yeah. Light from the opening above. The only light down here. The freeze I saw showed people falling into a light. What happened here? How far does it go? How many robots were down here? And where are they now? This chamber was sealed up. The underground room had no way in or out. The robots were kept down here. But then someone let them out. There's another... It's not gonna let me go down there, though. But I literally... Oh, shoot. I literally see another light. There's nothing down here but darkness. Alright, let's just head back. There's mirrors, I think I see. The Hopper Eye must have been the only way into the palace below. Whoever built this place was burying robots alive. But not like they would bury on Iox. Not simply bricked up in the walls.
You just walk past the way back up.
There's something here. A battered brass lantern engraved with a path motif. It looks like it dates from at least the earliest days of the Empire. Someone was exploring down here. And I would say it was a miner's battered lantern. Judging by the sturdiness of it. No inscription on the base. Oh, I found something important. Something went to a lot of trouble to get down here. What were you looking for? Were you looking for robots? But I'm stuck here now. I think there might still be robots down there. I heard things moving around the darkness, crawling up and down the ramps.
If they have not climbed out, mistress, they cannot be robots. Mindless husks, perhaps, but a true robot would be compelled to explore.
I found a battered lantern down there. That artifact... Oh,
That artifact is most curious, mistress. From the mineral composition, I would suggest it was used in a forge or a mine. It has traveled some distance to be here.
right. Oh, there's something here. I never see ancient symbols scrawled like this. Written in charcoal, I think. Yeah, no way. I don't think I know enough to understand this. Someone came here with mining tools and smashed down the walls and freed the robots inside. There are some carvings here. Not much visible. The dust has worn it all away. A few images, but it's hard to see what they are. The stone panels must be all been inscribed once, telling some kind of story. Gone now. This door seems stuck. Does dust hurt you at all?
My workings are well protected, mistress. I hope that does not disappoint you.
It's fine. Okay, cool. You can climb over. Oh. Another few lines. Alright. Linger. I don't think so. Inside. People. Robots. Just axe. This doesn't feel right.
Mistress, that translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another possibility.
Yeah, alright, so it is linger. Okay. Let's see if I get something right. Alright. That's huge. Robots mean that. This word resembles my word for nothing. No people. And this word reminds me of some others I've seen. Need. Feared. No people. Wanted? Welcome. No people wanted robots linger. More evidence for robots being in use during the Empire. Somebody huddled here to keep warm. Burn what they could find. Books, most likely. There's something here. A scratched brass skillet. It looks like something from the Age of Sail. There's some symbols on it. This is the end of a longer line of text. May. This. I can add my translation for May to my dictionary now.
Hey.
I'm getting a lot of words now. Alright, so Homestar. That's a place. Made this place be... warm makes sense. I'll keep that in mind. It's a fireplace. May this place be warm work. Man, a lot more narrowing. But I have no way out of here yet. Oh. Let's see if I can get anything out of this one. Sure, we'll just keep going. Oh boy. Emperor seems to make no sense there. Same with below. Robots.
I believe you are correct with below, mistress.
It makes sense based on everything I know. Wow, it's one long word. Banish robots below. There was something similar for Earth, I think. I could still change my mind, but... Emperor banished robots below Earth? Robot emperors? That must be a mistake, surely. Why did I just answer my own question?
Most curious. Yes, I see.
What?
I believe 6 is going back over to that location, but since you walked so far away, it'll take a minute.
Oh, so now he's gonna do this. Okay. What help? What help you are, 6?
Maybe go back to him?
I'll check out that book later, but geez, even more books. More opportunities for words. Gosh darn it!
You okay?
Yeah, just move the position of my mic. I knocked it over, but it's okay. We're good.
It's gone. There's nothing more. The voices are gone.
What do you think they were?
Who? Friends. Children. A whole life's worth.
Well, that's weird. If there was an upriver on the crater's moon, then what was the hatch for? Why was it closed?
Fascinating, mistress. Closing off a river.
Right, there's a book, I think it was right here.
Oh, you just walked past it.
Here's some more symbols. Alright. I like that. Precious. Of parted. That'd be really long for. Say hide. Robot. I said this was warm. But without this means probably cold. Mark circuit separate? No. Maybe this means co-join. If that's... Let's try circuit. Let life be your circuit. I mean, it sounds more profound. Let life be your circuit. That will do for now. Right now, we can get out of here. We've seen enough of this moon. Time to leave. You can hopper through this, can't you?
Yes, obviously, mistress. Be ready, mistress.
A shame I couldn't go down to the underground part, but we need more... We need a tool or something to get down there. Alright, but I'm sure I have a lot of completed, or some completed translations now.
Most likely, yes.
Look at that.
And there's 2 sites below that you could visit.
Yep. No reason for me to go all the way up here.
You can hit T to see the inscriptions.
Yep, solvable. Stars above and wind below. Yeah. The only difference between the above and below is X right here. Still don't know what that means, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that symbol there. Follow free people. This thing right here probably represents, yeah, just
Which
people.
thing? I can't see your mouse.
Okay, so the upside down Y with the curl at the top at the very end of people.
Ah,
I think that's like an indicator of like some sort of identifier, some person. So whether
hmm.
it's emperor, god, man, woman, whatever, I think that's the marker that makes it like a. I don't
An
want to say.
individual?
Yeah. Yes. Um.
I could see it like that if you look at it as like a head with a body and two legs.
Yeah. Free. Not quite sure, but I know what this means over here. And then follow, which reminds me of a river. So maybe this indicates action. Yeah, this is another action. Action, action. And this deals with rivers. This snake symbol. So what I mean by the very first part is sail, that might be an indicator for action.
Hmm.
Whereas curved dot, free is, I don't know if it's a noun or adjective. It depends on the context. But that's my guess. Like there's identifiers that indicate different things there.
Mm-hmm. You
So
are getting an idea for how the whole thing actually works.
yeah, I think it's a good guess. Um, let's see if that trend holds up. The more I look at this language, I'm sure you're ready to tell me all about it once I can beat the game.
Indeed. And about the various things that you've encountered and that you've missed.
I'm sure stuff I've missed in this game.
Oh, there is.
The Robot Empire 6. If we assume for a moment that there was one, it didn't survive. An empress took over. The Steel Empire ended and the Ioxan Empire began. As for the robots, they were buried under the plaza in the Withering Palace. A few robots must have been kept around by the emperors. In places like the site of the Withering Palace, where they couldn't do any harm. Until the Fallers came to the Withering Palace and turned the robots against Iox.
Incidentally, the timeline that you discovered a while ago, if you look at it now and then as you go through it, you do find that it does actually change as you get more information and make more guesses. Names of periods of time can change as well, from ancient times to, say, A serpent devotional icon carved from stone. No inscription, sadly.
Alright, just keep going. Let's go to my left. A lot of leads on the Steel Empire now. Sweet. More control. Really? What was the point of that? I guess it's like one little
It was
section.
just like a tiny area that you'd been to, I think.
So the Mozwai we found down there. If it's not from Iox, where is it from?
I believe the text is new, but the paper and binding is old, mistress. The pages have been scraped to provide a new surface, upon which the Mazwai text has been written.
Actually, I'm going to pause real quick because I think there was something I want to double check. Go to my Twitter. I call this part 5. But did I record part 5 last time or just part 4? I think it was just part 4. Oh yeah. This is correctly part 5. Cool.
Okay then, good.
Yeah, I don't want to risk overlapping a video.
No, I get that.
Just like a fridge horror moment there. Horror, and we're not even that well. We're close to Spooks Month, but we're still got a ways to go. The spoops will begin in 5 weeks from now. Prepare yourselves. I do hope you'll be here to watch me get freaked out on stream.
October is when I'm doing my trip, so I won't be able to see quite as much.
That's fine. And where does the binding and paper of the Mozwai come from? As we go through this rapids.
The same site as a few other artifacts we have found. Somewhere ancient.
Alright.
Our data suggests the age of Sailside should be close at hand. May want to take a look at the map.
Yeah, let's go left. Can't go left. Yeah, I think I can go left. No, I'm going to follow these things. We definitely want to go left. But that's a site, but that's not the right site. Let's go left. I mean, let's go right. What? No, I did. Oh, did I? Well, I'm going to a site. Straight ahead, and we want to go right. No, this is right. Shut up, game.
Well, it's trying to take you to the Age of Sail site, not the site that you noticed that you want to get to.
Well, I'm gonna run into it right now. Said we're going right. Alright, let's see what we got here. A ruin.
I would guess it dates from the age of sail, mistress. I found a dented copper chest.
Just floating out there. Whoever made this didn't add an inscription to the lid. A shame. It's empty. So it's kind of pointless. It feels good to be back on a real river again. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, there's my zone. Gotta go right. Yep. Yeah. We're here. Wherever this place is. There's something up ahead.
I will activate the hopper now, mistress.
Alright. Hey, DJ! Sleepy Woof! Hugs for the Woof! Yes, how are you doing, buddy? And I'm gonna shout you out real quick before I forget to do that and I feel like a dum-dum over here. Yes. Yep, they were playing Yakuza like a dragon. Awesome. For those on my stream, definitely check DJ out. He is a wonderful, wonderful friend and a great variety streamer.
A single rocky peak was topped by a gleaming ruin.
At least this place didn't seem that big.
And what a jewel it was. Like a half-cut gemstone.
This place is falling apart. We could have arrived too late. Oh.
Mistress, did you see that?
Can we get inside before you start worrying?
I thought I saw... But no, it was nothing.
It might be possible to scramble up.
No, mistress. One slip and you would be heading down rapidly.
These tiles are beautiful. It's heavier than I expected. Well, look around a bit then. Come back this way if we get stuck.
Thank you, mistress. Based on that, I will hopper you immediately as soon as you become even slightly stuck.
Huh. A walled city? It hardly seems large enough. Wait here, Six.
What a good idea, mistress.
There. Let me pull you up. Or not. Definitely no way inside through here. This isn't a gate, really. It's a fence. There's something gleaming just inside the grill here. A water goddess effigy carved from brass. I would estimate it to be dates from ancient times. Someone must have set it down but forgot to pick it up. No inscription on her back. Huh. I think this comes from the same place as the necklace. Alright, yeah. gotta figure out a way inside. Nothing hidden in this one. Although, the grill itself feels loose. The heavy pick has some heft to it. Let's just... There.
Mistress, what was that noise? Are you intact?
It was nothing, Six. You just wait there. I should be able to. There we go.
And for a moment, the sight seemed only quiet instead of empty. Like I might walk around a corner and find someone painting, or reading, or watching the sky. But, of course, there was no one here. And when the emptiness came back, it was double.
Drawings. Not ancient for once, but just scribbles. Dances, maybe. Looks like they're trying to figure out the languages like I have. This gate clearly never opened. No hinges, no lock. A crumpled blanket. Thrown off when someone woke, then left here. But this room can't ever be in someone's home. And it doesn't look like much like a cell. Here's more. Telling some kind of story, I suppose. But I can't make it out. Whoever slept here made a fire. They burned old chairs, boxes, floorboards. Surely it's not... No. I wonder if it was still warm, but of course it isn't. Someone camped in this room after this place was abandoned.
I'm
I
curious.
hope they're friendly.
Oh, something up to the left.
Something written above the door. This one has several words. Oh, here's person. Here's that symbol I thought was action, but it could also mean plural. Friends. I'm convinced that my translation for friends is correct now.
Hey.
Home. Then what's the difference between home and this? Let's just say house. Maybe it could be a transformative curve. House of Friends? I wonder what people did in there.
Oh my.
Unless it's robots.
Mistress,
You hop inside. Sorry.
just as I did before, mistress, yes. It seems to have been a standard design.
It's like it's been chewed. Did it fall away brick by brick? Or did it all collapse at once? Someone was sleeping here. That's what I found so far. I wonder where they went. And did they have a ship? But the paintings are strange. They suggest that someone was here for some time. But it's stuck. Rubble on the inside, perhaps. Fruit. Fresh enough, too. Someone's been here, all right. They're drawn in charcoal, I think. Should rub right off. That one looks like a robot. With a flat head. The work of a child, most likely. Looks like a family. I wonder if these were drawn by a child. Stay here.
Fabulous advice, mistress.
We can still hop up to follow me. Alright, broken fragment. Let's see what we get. I like who. No. Together. Do. And... what did I do? No good. I have to start again and try it again a different way. Alright, so that's definitely not who, which means... it's we. This doesn't feel right. Fine. Let's just test together. I think together must be right. Oh, protection free. Cry? Belong with this symbol in the middle? Or prosper? It's gonna have more, like, something that could imply actions. Does we prosper together make sense? Locked. Of course. What's this? This is a piece from an annotated chart of a moon. Dated from the earliest days of the nebula. It's been marked, too.
Hey.
More words. Alright, definitely rivers. I don't want winds. Ourselves. Really? Do I have to put of?
I'd take away is and of.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I don't think it's gonna let me. Oh, this sucks.
There's still some ofs to the left.
It's gonna cross it out. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't think it's wins. Pretty sure.
My guess is lives at the end.
Yeah.
And the word of is one of the two that are next to each other. Maybe the middle one and also the one just before rivers. I guess throw is out there.
Yep. There we go.
Ah.
There we go. Lives is correct. Which I remember death was like, it had the X in there. That was pretty similar. Book. Or could this be like a letter? No, it can't be. It's got to be meaning consonants. Because, yeah, this has the same squiggle at the beginning. Piece of chart from moon. We'll do shape. Shape of rivers. Shape of rivers is shape of... Your... The only difference is a little thing right here.
It seems similar to your and we.
Yeah, they both have the identifier feel like a pronoun. Or just person. Yeah, so I don't think it's old either. I'll say hour. Shape of rivers is shape of our lives. Cool. Oh, ye of little faith, 6.
Sorry, I missed that.
Ah. So ornate, so decorative. It's quite a view from here. You can see forever. All the way to the nebula's end.
There, mistress. Did you see? Surely even you saw that.
What did you think you saw, Styx?
I thought I saw... I must have been mistaken.
Something was removed from here.
It is roughly the dimensions of the sundial we saw on the abandoned Empire period graveyard moon and where I encountered Kaya, mistress. Perhaps that item was created here and moved.
Perhaps, yeah. People have definitely been here recently. This place looks like Renaka. If Renaka was let to fall into ruin, that is. The pages are rotten through. Still, it's not completely fallen to pieces.
On the inside cover is a painted message, mistress.
Oh. Okay. Told. It's similar to light, only by this. Let's try stories. Stories told in die heart.
It's similar to lives.
Yeah, I'm going for life. Stories told in life will be. Here's remembered.
Something death.
Yeah. So what makes this remembered, ED? It must be that symbol here. Past tense. But then again, this should be past tense either. So I'm missing something here. I'm close. But I'm going to go with remembered. Will be remembered. So instead of on, yeah, end. So until seems good. Stories told in life will be remembered until death. I'll try that again later. I'd say this comes from the same... Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'll just be repeating myself over and over again.
No, I get it. I did kind of wonder how long you'd be doing the repeating of that. Because
Yeah.
there's a point.
These are no better. So much moisture on this moon. Nothing paper could last. Yeah, because we have trees here. These small openings, all these doors, what are they? They're barely even rooms. And how did you get here? Did you hop? I feel if I could understand them, then understand this whole place. There's something under here. A silver pitcher. I would guess it dates from ancient times. Whoever made this and added an inscription across the side. Most likely this comes from the same...
Yada yada yada.
Move! Well, I got some stuff I can trade with our friend back on Elbereth.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving me some good stuff. I need to go back to him at some point. Hey, it's one of the goddess statues, the one instead of snake. A statue with no arms. The serpent. There's an inscription. Okay. All is... Yeah, I like provides. I don't like... Well, it could be wrong. Of... I've done something wrong. Alright, no. In... Provides... All. This doesn't feel right.
Mistress, that translation is clearly incorrect.
That's all I can do. Okay, well... All is... Really have no idea. Or maybe I'll try fair. All is fair in... I don't know, trade? All is fair in trade. A goddess of fairness and justice. Remarkable. That's not what snakes made me think about at all.
Snakes hide in... Oh, that's you. Snakes hide in darkness and attack without warning, mistress. Perhaps justice here was swift and cold.
It's too small to be a city, despite what we'd seen. What if it was just a large marketplace?
Out here, away from everywhere else.
Some kind of symbol. But I know that shape well enough.
Evidently, it is the eagle and sun, mistress.
Yep. So this is an Empire period site. It looks older to me.
I believe it is much older, mistress. It may be the eagle and sun symbol predates the Empire.
Don't tell me the Emperor's... that the eagle isn't theirs.
It is merely further evidence for the Great Loop, mistress.
The symbol is not evidence for the Loop 6. It's evidence for history. There's no decent river to this place. How did people come here? This one's wider than the others. Grander.
At the building's heart was a domed chamber. Every footstep rang like a bell. And the room was large. Like, it was larger than the walls that held it. Like a whole other moon was contained inside this room.
Actually, I'm gonna turn on the volume a little bit. Yeah, it's 100%. That's better. I have been here.
I have been here before.
Before?
Indeed, mistress. I know this place, mistress. I have been here many times.
It's a little like the statue outside. The sun goddess. This one's a lot smaller than the ones we've seen before. Goddess, but you're made of wood, painted to look like stone. This has got to be a temple space. You can feel it. The hush, the quiet. This place must once have held hundreds.
I cannot feel anything, mistress, but I do observe a room with a large capacity and meticulous acoustics. An excellent place for singing.
Don't ask me to sing. Some kind of chest. It's beautifully made. There's a sword in here. Very light. Same as the goddess, it's made of wood. We call those bokuns in Japanese culture. And of course, there's an inscription down the middle of the blade. Oh boy. Yeah, so I'm positive. It's not confirmed. Maybe not. Maybe circuit is wrong here, but we'll find out. Lead? Jeez. Will lead me. Oh. Yeah, this makes sense. It's you. You will lead me.
Clearly incorrect, mistress.
So not that. You will lead me. There we go. Ugh. Hold. Well, the opposite of that was light, kind of. You will find me separate. Just sharp, I guess.
It would make sense.
You will find me shop work. Yeah, but it's a wooden sword. What am I missing here? This was clearly a rich site, but the wooden props, all these cheap fakes. Stairs? No, seating. I've not seen an arrangement in a temple before. Temple scenes usually more clearly hierarchical, to allow important people to sit closer to their gods. It appears to be a shredded bleach roll of paper, dating from the earliest days of the nebula. Looks like there's some writing on it. This one is a blotted piece from a longer phrase. This. Tails. Alright, Tails, you got another word. Well, if I think that's told, then I tell tales. Presumably there used to be more to it than that. This might be a theater instead of some temple.
That wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Most likely this comes. Nope. Yeah, alright. Yeah, it seems to be a place for entertainment instead of actual reverence.
Shall I tell you what I remember?
Fine, go ahead.
I remember a king with an iolite crown. His judgments were fair, he was much loved, but his daughters schemed against him. Each daughter thought he loved another more. Resentment festered until each killed him in a different way. Slow poison, a knife in the back. But the youngest daughter's method was the cruelest. She hoppered her father into a crack in the palace stonework.
Oh, jeez.
She became queen, but she never found any pleasure in it. She was plagued by her father's voice inside the walls, berating her for her flaws. It makes no sense, mistress. How could I have seen all that?
It sounds like nonsense. Perhaps it is.
Perhaps it is. Perhaps my core is failing. Perhaps I am going insane. You see then, I also remember a woman shipwrecked. She lay here, on this floor, dressed only in rags. She carved her name into boards torn from her ship, which would never sail again, and she tossed them into the rivers, hoping to be rescued.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like plays. That's enough, Six. This is like listening to a grandmother on Harvest Day. Their dreams. Do you dream, Six?
I do not believe so, mistress. But how would I know for sure?
Maybe that's everything in here.
Check the other side.
Do you even sleep?
Not since I was activated, mistress. But before then, I suppose I was asleep for a long, long time.
Curtains. No, a doorway. I suppose the priest will materialize from here. Let's see where this goes.
The far side was open to the wind and the dark.
Oh. Somebody is working their way through the trees for firewood. By the goddess and her imposters! Tread lightly, Aaliyah. A sculpture made of sticks, shoes, and a coffee pot. Something like... Oof. Hey, Toriel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so sorry for noticing just until now, but I hope you're enjoying yourself. And yeah, if you can help figure out some words and good with puzzles and all that, great. I appreciate the help. And you recognize the dancer's pose, don't you, Aaliyah? You should. It's a swirler from Elboreth. Imagine 5 of them holding Hans, going in and out around each other. It's pretty good, really. There's no chance this sculpture lasted hundreds of years. So whoever was living here had time on their hands.
I don't know why, but the stream is very glitchy for me on Discord. Not on Twitch. Twitch is fine. Discord is just glitching the stream.
Let me just restart it for you. I hope that's not a full
Oh, that seems to be better.
full screen problem. That would suck. The entire mountain's tumbling away. It reminds me of what happened to Fall. Oh, I did all that to find a sculpture. Nothing else pops up.
There's a door there. Behind you.
Oh, you're right.
No, that's the one you came in from. That one.
Fresh fruit. So this is where the half we found came from. Perhaps they grew on these trees, but there aren't many trees, and this is a lot of fruit. Is this bread? It's bread! That doesn't grow on a tree. Oh my god, Leah, you really don't realize someone's living here? Now or very recently? Alright, I think that's it then. I should get back to 6 before the robot starts telling another story.
Mistress? Perhaps there is no more to see here, mistress. I do not wish to stay any longer than necessary.
You're not interested in remembering anymore.
I can remember at my leisure, mistress, but there is nothing here to see. From within this chamber I cannot activate the hopper, mistress. Perhaps from the courtyard outside.
Let's get off this moon. Wow, okay. Automatically. What was that? That was no ghost.
I heard footsteps, mistress.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna... There we go. That thing didn't move on its own.
No. Evidently it is made of wood, mistress.
Yay, potats. I
heard you coming in, noisy ghost. You won't eat me, ghost.
By the rivers. Stop! Come back! It's just a boy. How long has he been here? I wish there was a run button.
Stay back, ghost. I'm the Dread River pirate Amir. So hand over your robot or I'll run you through.
Tell me what you're doing here.
Beating you? Every hit will wear you down.
You little rodent!
An excellent thwacking, boy.
Very well then. A fight's what you want. If a fight's what you want.
Oh, really, mistress? I knew it. I could tell you were a bloodthirsty ghost.
Maybe. But ghost or not, you won't hit me like that. Should I tell you what's written on this sword of mine? You will find me sharp. How about that?
Is that supposed to scare me?
Close, but not close enough. Does your mother know you're here?
My mother? No.
Take that!
Ouch!
Who are you?
I'm the last face you'll ever see. Take this.
Ugh, stop doing that!
Huh.
Here then.
You're no good at this. But here's one for you.
Enough whacking me with that thing! Aren't you too young to be a pirate?
Well, you're too tall to be a ghost. We'll see if you won't bleed all the same. This is for you.
Enough!
Not that way. That's contact.
But by all the waters! I give in.
You are vanquished, ghost. Well, aren't you supposed to disappear now?
You're very brave. But you don't need to be afraid of me.
What about the other one? The other one looks more like a ghost. And it talks like a ghost, too.
Now, what's your name?
Amir, I told you. You're not a very smart ghost, are you? What's yours?
I'm Aaliyah.
Are you from Elbereth?
I am.
I was on Elbereth. There was a story, you see. A story about a cursed word.
I'm sure you know lots of words you shouldn't.
A bad word. They said to speak it aloud was death. So I spoke it.
You're not dead.
I did. I was. By the rivers, but I felt it. Coldness. My soul sailed the stars. Now here I am.
When did you say the word?
I spoke it by the Cat-Kiss Gate on Elbereth.
The gate sent you here? How is that possible?
The gate is a hopper, mistress, but this boy traveled a lot further than one would expect from a hopper. It just took me, and I found myself here, alone. I haven't seen another person for so long. I hope you're real.
You poor thing.
I hate it here. The ghosts are all so angry.
How did you learn the word?
Lots of people say they know it. I saw it written. Where are we?
You can't stay here. The building is collapsing. It'll slide away into the rivers below. Can't leave my blade behind. Never know when you might need it. The word you spoke. It must have told the gate's hopper to send you to this place.
So this place was directly connected to Elbereth.
And still is.
A long-distance hopper. Is that possible?
But why would anyone connect anywhere to Elbereth? Was ancient Elbereth more important than we realize?
May I activate the hopper now, mistress?
Don't hassle me. Man, I thought there'd be something in this room. Ah, come on.
So you're a robot, evidently.
A rope? Leading up to the next floor of this place? There might have been stairs here once.
That's how I get up there. There's nothing up there, though.
Feels pretty firm. How did you tie it up there?
I spent about a day throwing it.
Beaten by a child, yeah. Might be an achievement.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. What's it feel like? I beg your pardon?
6 doesn't have feelings. 6 only has ethics.
That's nasty. I had ethics once. It was horrid.
Wow. Wow, kid. Eaten by a child. I don't think that's that sort of stream. Pretty family friendly over here. I found your fireplace. I didn't realize it was fresh.
I don't make fires very often.
How do you light a fire?
On one of the upper floors, there's a wire in the walls. It sparks. You can catch the spark on a scrap of cloth, a bit of wood, but then you have to get it down again to where the wood is to burn.
Alright, let's just get out of here, please. Shut. This place doesn't look like Renaka. It worked like it too. Started stand selling goods. This one books, that one bread. People milling along the colonnade, browsing, talking. The air thick with shouts and haggling. Alright, how do I get out of here?
All the way to the left.
Oh, I can see the ship from there?
Maybe.
And how do you eat?
One of the rooms has food in it. I eat that.
How does the fruit stay fresh?
I don't know. I think someone brings it, but I never saw them.
Oh. That's the hopper eye. People came in that way. The same as the hopper on the abandoned Empire period graveyard where I encountered Kaya. Let me off this moon.
It could be the action of an ethical core, mistress. If this boy used the cat cascade, it is fitted with a core.
Cool, activate the hopper.
Mistress? Wait, what are you doing? I thought you had a ship.
Hold my hand.
Alright then. I'll trust you. I didn't mean to say the word. I didn't know. Stand by, mistress.
Very cool. Another site complete. We are getting close to the end of the stream for tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and get this boy back to Renaka, I think.
Elbereth.
Elbereth.
That's where he came from.
You're right. Well, this is my ship. Amir, how are you feeling?
The same. I don't feel different. But if I have lost my soul, how would I know how I used to feel?
No one can take your soul, Amir. It's yours.
What's all that, anyway? Out there.
That's the nebula. A bit of it, anyway.
I think I should get a boat of my own. A pirate should have a boat.
So, where would you like me to take you? Elbereth, I suppose.
It's home.
There are people waiting for you there.
No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
You must have parents.
Lots of them. None in particular.
What do you think?
I think I should get a boat of my own. A pirate should have a boat.
Wow. Give him a fresh new start back to Elbereth, but Elbereth's not really the best place. But then again, I know people in Elbereth. We'll head back to Elbereth immediately. He's been away too long. Come on. The flight deck is up the ladder. Alright, there we go. Like, what a long bridge to get here, but I'm glad we got that out. This ancient site definitely got a lot smaller. It used to be like double this size. This is probably the endgame area that we haven't touched yet. So it looks like we have 3 sites that we know have to touch. But
The
for
Steel Empire site is probably the one that'll be easiest to find.
Yep. We'll head there, just not tonight. I do want to set sail there. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to spend enough time in Elbereth to warrant the last bit of the stream.
Mm-hmm. Lady, can I have a go?
At flying?
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
You don't know how to fly. It's not as simple as it looks. Yeah, it is just 2 buttons.
Are you sure? It looks very simple. You just wind that handle whichever way you want to go.
You have to follow the currents. Judge the different speeds of the flows in the river. And it takes strength. If the ropes are pulled tight, you'll have to fight the winds.
I'm strong. Look at my muscles.
Mine's bigger.
I could probably lift your robot.
He's a toothpick. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna sleep while you two flex, do things. I don't care. And we're back.
That's the gate. I won't go there. It killed me once already. I won't go near it.
My friend lives on the other side of this gate. She can take care of you.
I can't go through it. It won't let me. It wants to eat me.
We'll go through together. You can hold my hand. My friend will.
No!
Alright. We'll try something else. Maybe we'll go to Timor's instead. Down this way. You have no use. No use trying to force a phobia on this kid again. You know Timor?
Of course I do.
Let's see what Timor makes of you, Amir.
Ah, Aaliyah. And this is, why now? Amir, isn't it? It's been, what, nearly a year? I don't know, Kisreth.
What's a Kisreth?
He is. He's the one. He's the one who sent me to the gate.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What happened to you, boy? Where did you go? You wanted me to slip aboard a ship bound for Ajax. But there was a robot. It carried me off again. It took me to the Cactus Gate, and then... it said something to the gate. I don't remember what happened after that. But I died. Alright, you can tell me later.
Timor, so you were stowing away?
I didn't do it very well. Peace now. Doesn't matter anymore. I won't send you again. There's a bucket in the other room. There might be some clothes. Go and tidy yourself up. Yes, Kisreth. Good faith to you, lady.
I'll miss you, Amir.
Maybe I'll steal aboard your ship next time.
But you, Timur, are going to explain a few things. I want to know why Amir was boarding ships.
You really don't know, Aaliyah. It wasn't obvious to you as a child working here? It isn't apparent now?
Where are you sending these children?
Nowhere. I'm not a smuggler. They do little jobs for me. No one notices children on Elbereth. People ignore them like they were dogs. I look after them.
What do you teach them?
I never sent you onto a ship. You were too honest, too stubborn, even then. Aaliyah, a lot of people have worked for me. They grow up, some go rotten, others go their own way. But you slipped away when I had a place for you here.
You're like a father to me. But I left home.
I would have adopted you if I could. But you're an orphan. The ladies in gray know that. They wouldn't let you inherit what I have. Orphans can't be adopted. That's the law. But someone has to look after all this when I'm gone. Someone who deserves it. Someone I can trust. Brains and a heart. I wanted it to be you.
I thought you thought I was a cleaner.
Not for a single second. Elbereth relies on me, Aaliyah. They call me Kisrith, King of Thieves. Did you know that? That's not the right name. I should be Ikatenya, he who protects.
Protector of what, exactly?
Of Elbereth. There isn't enough food here, Aaliyah. There never has been. It's a simple fact. Without me, without my children, hungry people would have set the slums on fire and tried to eat the ashes.
The people should be angry. Iox needs to know. Mercy has more food than it needs. No one needs to go without.
That's your answer? I thought you were smarter than that. You've traveled to ruined worlds and seen 100 broken moons. You must know by now that whoever lights the flame is the first to burn. But that's why you should be running all this. No one else should grow up here and not realize what this place was. But you always see hope. Even when there is none.
There's another way, a better way. There has to be. I'll find it.
I believe you. See? Hope. The boy will be safe with me. I promise you that. Don't be a stranger.
Come on, 6.
Time to
Soon.
depart, mistress?
Not yet. How do... Oh. Didn't
How
see
do
it.
people live here without giving up in despair? No reply.
Nope. Silence. We know the robot Amir spoke a word to the gate.
ZeusPegasus13.
Sliset? Uh-oh.
ZeusPegasus13.
Mercy? No?
ZeusPegasus13.
Elbereth? No response.
ZeusPegasus13.
Cat kiss.
Rimenya mi iania ua.
It's failed again. The word for the gate didn't work.
The gate has simply rejected you.
Malifa. Nothing.
ZeusPegasus13.
Kibenya.
Iani hua sale cataliti.
Really hope I can figure out some new words for this gate.
Spend some time at his shop for the end of this, or
That would be it.
Ooh, I think it said you have some solvable ones.
Yeah. Looks like 2. Cool. Live forever here. And then we sail together.
Oh, good faith to you, Ilya.
Well, it's good to see you.
You too, Ilya. You too.
Is Tappy treating you well?
There's no point moving. She's preserving my modesty, of course.
I found this site that's too far to reach from the rivers. To reach. Further than anywhere I've been.
Off the rivers?
There's a whole vast space between the rivers. It's not as empty as it should be. But without the rivers, there's no air to breathe. And a nightingale can only hold so much.
Sounds like you need a river, then.
Can you make me a river?
Of course you can't. Rivers don't come and go because you ask them to.
But maybe they do. We're not sailing for some rock. It's a place. So maybe there was a river once, but now it's gone.
Well, even if that was true, you can't just whistle for it to come back. What even is a river? You've sailed more than me. Where do they come from? Where do they start? Do you know?
Some moons have uprivers. The rivers just come out of them.
How does that work?
Oh, they have well springs.
The water is drawn off into space.
The water on Iox comes in from Elbereth. It washes back out into space.
There's no wellspring there at all, then. Well, then, you just need to make a wellspring. Maybe the water goddess will help you out.
They worship the water goddess on Mersey.
I was joking, Elle. By the rivers and dirt, what's wrong with you? You can't make a river any more than you can flip Elbereth onto its back. And even if you could, you couldn't tell it which way to flow.
But what if there was a river before? A new river might follow the same course.
It might, if it starts from the same place. But rivers don't just vanish, and they don't just appear. I'm sorry about your distant star, Elle, but maybe, just maybe, you're stuck down here with the rest of us for once.
I found some things out there.
I told you before, no. Not a chance. Sell what you like to Tappy, but leave me out of it.
Look after yourself, Roy.
You talk like I'm a stranger to you.
I picked up a few items you might be interested in.
Oh, yeah?
This is a shredded ancient bleach roll of paper.
And there's no way I could shift that, and it might be a complete piece. Don't waste my time.
It's a silver pitcher, dating from the earliest days of the nebula.
Your standards are not so high anymore. Still, I might be able to shift it onto someone. There's something of a similar period, I think. Here we are. A metal candle holder.
And there's some card symbols here. Alright. Our parents. Might be...
Us?
Yeah, there we go. Cool, hour. Nice. I can't see what you... Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
The opposite of this. Or must not. Must not take us... Yeah, must not take us away. Seems to be similar to separate. Our parents must not take us away. That will do for now. Okay, I'll look again later. I hazard this comes from the same soul.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah. Again? I thought it already narrowed it down.
It'll always narrow it down. So, you've inspected the goods. The candle holder for your silver picture?
You have a deal.
I'll be sorry to sell this on when the time comes. What you give me will keep me in business for a week. If there's more, let me look another time when my eyes have recovered.
Really? He limits me?
He does sometimes, yeah.
So, Tappy. Blah, same stuff. Where the fuck do you get everything?
Yeah, people bring me things. They leave things lying around.
Blah, blah, blah. You must have a lot of suckers.
None as good as you, Aaliyah.
Giggity.
Look after yourself out there. I'll see you around, Aaliyah.
Alright, so let's get back to the ship.
We have one new artifact to consider. We have also located one new location, an unknown ancient site.
Do it. Leave the moon.
Stand still, mistress.
Take me to the moon. Another unknown site? Man,
Sounds like it.
I shudder how many sites there are in this game.
And shall this be where we stop?
Yeah, let me just see what popped in. Yeah, another ancient site. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm just kind of curious if I click on things. But I guess not much. Yeah. Yeah, there's still that plot point possibly. Alright, but yeah, this is where we'll end it. I just gotta figure out where to go next, so I think the Empire site would be the easiest one, and then probably Iox and maybe the Ancient Library, depending on what I find.
Mm-hmm.
And then it seems like the other two big sites are gonna have to wait until they get narrowed down a bit further. But that's fine. Oh, we just quit. Cool. Alright. So, Friday, I'll finally stream again. I'll finally do another visual novel. It's going to be Oxford 2, so stay tuned for that, everybody. And with that, I'm going to send you all over to DJ, who's actually streaming strangely early tonight. It's right now it's 11 a.m. on this end, so whatever. I'm surprised he's streaming this early.
11 a.m.
He's in Singapore.
Ah, okay.
All right, guys. So take care. Catch you all in a couple more days, and also for more Sunday from our Sekiro. Farewell.
Ah.
We're off.